Hey, what is up, guys? I am here to give you my main event review for April, I think it was 10th. April 10th, 2013. Um, and it's late because it's late, okay? I wasn't planning on doing this video. I was just bored, so I decided to watch main event. Figured I'd just write notes down since I'm watching it. Um, and I could have gone there tonight because it was in TD Garden, but whatever. It's SmackDown main event. Those aren't really good shows. You gotta go to the Raws. You gotta go to the pay-per-views. Those are the things you want. But you have JBL and Michael Cole in commentary. Some reason no Miz. And then it kicks off with tons of funk and Kofi Kingston versus The Shield. And during this, it shows clips of WrestleMania 29 like they did on Raw on Monday. And main event actually though was actually pretty good this week, and I think the Shield match was actually really well done. I didn't think it was gonna be that great, but I think it wasn't Kofi Kingston, it wasn't Brodus Clay, it wasn't Sweet Tea, it was the Shield. They are just so talented. That's how good they are. Yeah, Roman Reigns give a Samoan drop to Sweet Tea. Um, you have Dean Ambrose do double team moves with the drop kicks. Well, and Seth Rollins did that too. But then Kofi Kingston ends up getting the hot tag, and then Roman Reigns gets involved, and then Seth Rollins is the high flying knee off the ropes. Brodus Clay tries to come save him when Seth Rollins is about to pin him, but Roman Reigns spears Brodus Clay. Seth Rollins covers Kofi Kingston, and the Shield wins. Then the Roman Reigns throws Kofi Kingston into the barricade on the outside. The Shield beat down Clay, but Sweet Tea tries to come save him, and then they triple powerbomb Sweet Tea. Then they triple powerbomb Brodus Clay, and that was their first match. So I liked that match. Not a bad match. Then it shows Dolph Ziggler cashing in Money in the Bank. He was supposed to get interviewed, but instead Biggie Langston got interviewed. And he said that he was disappointed about his WrestleMania loss because he didn't win. And he was also disappointed about anybody liked his Raw debut, and he likes what's about to happen in his main event debut. But that was just I don't really care. Who cares, right? You shouldn't have that guy talk on the microphone. Then we get Biggie Langston versus Zack Ryder. He squashes him and he hits that weird finisher on him. That was it. Biggie Langston wins. Then it shows Triple H getting X-rays on it after WrestleMania 29. The Raw rebound, it shows the John Cena Mark Henry match and Ryback, I guess, turning heel. Then we have Jack Swagger with Zeb Colter versus Yoshi Tatsu. Zeb Colter gets on the microphone and he talks about how Boston's a great has real Americans. But then he's like, but it's not real Americans, because all you do is you're playing a sport that Canadians play. And he was talking about hockey and how he watched it, and he also talked about how it's called TD Garden. And he says, I don't see no vegetables. He mentions that there wasn't an actual garden. And then what else? He said, oh yeah, and then he said that Paul Revere was bad something, but I forget what it was. But then Yoshi Tatsu comes out. He asks him his name, and he asks him what his name is, and he says his name. He says, Yoshi, what kind of person's name is Yoshi? Then he asks him where he's from, Japan. I thought they were actually going to mention Pearl Harbor for some odd reason. Probably because I'm learning it in school right now. And then he was Japanese, American, you know what I'm saying. He asked him what he had for lunch. And then he answered it for him by saying he had, not for, that he had rice and fish heads, and he questioned chopsticks, and he's like, why do you use chopsticks to get rice? Can't you just get more of it with the fork? And then he says and then he apologizes for offending him, shakes his hand, and then he bows down to him as a show of honor. Yoshi Tatsu bows down to him. Jack Swagger kicks him in the head, and then he has a squash, and then Jack Swagger squashes Kofi Kingston by beating him with the ankle lock. That was main event. I thought it was a nice show, but there's still I think the half of it has to do with the Shield match and the Zeb Coulter promo. That was kind of all that was really good. So I'm still gonna say it was like an average show. Not really much to talk about. But that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.